Okay.
I'm lightheaded. My kidneys hurt.
It gets worse the more you read the summary. Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Calm down.
Okay.
Okay. I think we should read this horrible nightmare monstrosity. Okay, I'm ready.
Chapter 1. Lithuania, what is for dinner? Asked the Russian man with sandy-colored blonde hair and lavender eyes, walking into the kitchen where a Lithuanian man with shoulder-length blonde hair and tied into a low ponytail was cooking a reddish-brown soup-like material on the stove. It smells good. Actually, it smells really tasty, but... The tall Russian stopped talking and scanned the kitchen, searched for someone, and noticed that only Lithuania was in the kitchen. Then, the Russian man's eyes landed on the back of the man cooking. Where in the world is the youngest of the Baltic brothers? Where lives my little Latvia? He's usually here helping you, isn't he? The Lithuanian ignored Russia, not wanting to tell Russia where Ravis, or they forgot the I, Ravis was. But this action made the tall man angry, so the Russian man stalked up to the Lithuanian, now busy mixing in spices with the soup, and yanked his ponytail, causing the other man to yelp. Then the Russian ordered the poor brown-haired man to look up at his eyes. Lithuania obeyed and stared straight into the taller man's eyes that no longer looked happy. Do not ignore me, Lithuania. Where is my precious little Ravis? Asked the Russian once more, growing impatient. He's sleeping in the bed, Mr. Ivan. Lithuania responded, trying to prevent himself from crying from the hard grip the Russian had on his hair. Oh, yes, baby, pull my hair. Oh, why is he in bed? The Russian man named Ivan was now curious as to why his precious little Latvian teenager was sleeping in bed. Well, that doesn't sound creepy at all.
Oh dear.
He had a cold late last night. Then this morning he had a fever. Edward and I decided it was best for him to just sleep in for today, replied Lithuania, speaking no more because he knew what Ivan was going to say. Poor little Ravis, trapped in bed all day. Finally, Ivan released Lithuania's ponytail, returning to the calm and not insane self. Oh dear God.
What if Russia would have just yeeted a Lithuania? That would be funny.
Yeet! Then feeling guilty about the youngest of the brothers being stuck in bed, they're not brothers, but okay, he started to walk to the kitchen door, and before he left, he looked back at the hurt Lithuanian and said, I'm going to make him feel better, and Tolis, fuck you, I'm not saying it, please do, please do make sure dinner is ready when I am back. And with that said, Ivan left the kitchen. Oh no, he's going to force Ravis again. That bastard. That bastard. Didn't I just tell him that Ravis was sick? Worry was heard in Tolis' voice as he said the first sentence, concerned for Latvia's safety. But then he spat venom as he thought about Ivan planning to force Ravis into his adult game and to make Ravis feel better. Oh my gosh, that's fucked up! He's going to rape a 15-year-old boy! No! No! No!
Little boy.
I have to...
Little boy.
I have to stop him.
Don't like nightmare boys.
I have to stop him. I have to protect Ravis from that bastard! Before Tolis was able to run out the kitchen door, another man stopped him. But this man was on his side. Edward! Don't worry, I'll stop him. I'll try to stop him. You've just finished dinner, answered Edward, the second oldest of the Baltic brothers. Please don't try. Please, you must stop him for Ravis' sake, Lithuania pleaded. depending on his younger brother to protect their youngest brother from Ivan. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. Now, go finish dinner, ordered the Estonian man, and at first, Tolius hesitated, but finally went back to cooking. Crap, the soup's ruined! It's burnt out to the bottom! Cried Tolius when he realized that there was a plastic-like substances at the bottom of his soup. No, my poor soup is dying! Damn that Russian! Estonia merely smiled.
My poor soup is dying.
That's a good line.
R.I.P. soup.
Rip soup.
Rest in pieces.
Rip Lithuania soup. Anyways, Estonia merely smiled as he quietly walked up to Latvia's bedroom, but it was not going to stop Russia. No, he was actually going to let Ivan do what he wanted with Ravis, because Ravis was in love with Ivan. Of course, if he heard his baby brother crying, he would immediately charge into the bedroom and drag Ivan away. Don't blow it, Russia. Unfortunately, our little Ravis has fallen in love with the big bad wolf who tends to drink vodka and love sunflowers, but I hope you stay safe, Ravis. Prayed Edward, crossing his fingers and hoping that God, any God that could hear him, will keep his baby brother safe. I will probably get in trouble for not preventing this. Oh well, it's not like Tolis will kill me, but Russia. Edward shivered as he thought of what Ivan could do to him if he interrupted Ravis and Ivan's alone time. I'll be killed by Russia and Ravis will avoid me like the plague. Oh gosh, chapter 2.
And next chapter.
Chapter 2 is there. Wait, okay. There's one more.
Okay. Slowly, the bedroom door that belonged to a 15-year-old Ravis, also known as Latvia, was cracked open. At that moment, Ravis was asleep, but he had been sleeping all day, so he was not in a deep sleep anymore, and as soon as he heard his bedroom door creak, he shot up to a sitting position. Ravis's sapphire eyes locked onto the door.
I thought his eyes was purple.
They've changed quite a bit.
Oh dear.
Had a little light leaking into the bedroom,
Yes.
making his dim bedroom somewhat bright.
Tolis? Edward? Is it one of you guys? Please, I'm feeling better. I can go back to doing my chores for Ivan. He needs my help. He needs me. Please let me leave this room. I want to see him. I want to see Ivan.
Ravis pleaded, his eyes twinkling blue oceans because he was ready to cry, for he has not seen Ivan all day. But little Ravis was unaware who it really was behind his bedroom door. Lucky for you, little Ravis, that... The sandy blonde Russian walked into Ravis's bedroom, closed the door behind as he smiled seductively towards the now quivering Latvian teen. Ivan is here to make everything better.
I know this is off topic, but the weather is so nice outside. And I love it.
Yeah, okay. That's a lovely,
Can you hear the birds chirping?
It's beautiful.
Okay.
Mr. Russia, what are you doing here?
Innocently asked Latvia, his face glowing red because of what he said about wanting to see the Russian man. Does it matter anymore? You wanted to see it, didn't you? Well, here I am. Happily responded Ivan, spreading his arms open as if Ravis was going to jump out of his bed and leap into the man's arms for a loving embrace. Ravis / Latvia's point of view.
Mr. Rush is inside my bedroom. Ivan is locked inside my bedroom, and me, I am trapped inside this room with the man I love here. I'm so happy to be alone with Mr. Ivan, but I'm also scared to be alone with him because he's in great pain for me. On the whole other hand, I finally get to see him after almost the whole day of being forced to stay in bed. And if I'm lucky enough, the reason he came here, the real reason, is because he's filled with that L word I'm not going to talk about because I'm a 15-year-old. In addition to that, I do not want him in here because I'm not sure what he's been doing all day. I do not know if he's had a good or bad day. Simply put it in one sentence, I have a mixed feeling for this man and I've gone insane.
Ravis, are you okay?
Yvonne called out my name and I shivered because the way he said my name was like an addicting drug. But the best news is Yvonne is in a happy mood. He would only call out my name in a sweet, loving voice with the hint of relaxation and a hunger for sex when he's happy. But there was something off about. But there was something awful about the way he called my name. Are you feeling okay, sir? You're acting different. I asked, cocking my head sideways in curiosity. Yvonne smirked and sat on the edge of my bed. I scooted up and had my arms and had my legs crossed to make room for him. Fuck, I accidentally opened the Mino again. Hold on. Then he leaned in and stole a small kiss. It was nothing special. It was merely his lips touching mine. But the way I reacted was like he snaked his tongue inside my mouth for the first time.
Don't worry, Ravis. It was only a friendly kiss.
My friendly kiss my ass. Friendly kiss my ass. But, yeah, he told me, chuckling at my sudden surprise.
You're so cute when you're blushing.
I unexpectedly felt very hot and uncomfortable in my skin, so I averted my eyes away from his lavender eyes that I loved to stare into, hoping the uneasiness and horniness would fade away. However, it just became unbearable as the room became silent and the sensation of his eyes inappropriately touching my body. As I tried to calm down, but this was not working, much to my dismay. And now everything felt like a daze as I imagined the look in eyes as he skimmed my slender body from my collarbone to my thighs. Because he's a butt man. He likes ass. I took the risk to sneak a peek at him, and our eyes instantly met. My eyes widened a bit as I gasped, and then I looked away. I could feel myself blush even more. That is, if it was even possible for me to blush more. And dared not to look again.
Ravis?
I heard the Ivan soothingly exclaim each syllable of my name. And before I was able to respond, his face was right in front of mine. My heart skipped a beat because I forgot to breathe. But the closest was so close that he was invading my space. Yes, Yvonne? I answered, careful as to not accidentally kiss him. But I think that was what he was hoping for.
Let's have sex.
No, he said bluntly, and my only reply was a small voice that sounded like a poor suffocating mouse that was dying. But I was surprised. I did not expect Yvonne to be this blunt. Whenever he wanted to have sex, he would just get me in the mood and just do it. Ah? Oh? Was all I could manage to say.
Okay, at least this is consensual.
God, okay, wait.
Okay, I got this. The look on little Latvia's face was priceless. He looked like a deer in the middle of the road that was about to be run over. But it was absolutely lovely. Ravis was just so cute, and I want to keep him forever. I want to lock him away and kill anyone who would ever get near my Ravis. Ravis belongs to me, and I belong to only him. Nobody will change that. I will always love him. Well, little Ravis, shall we shabby tonight? I asked, leaning closer, and I could tell that he was uncomfortable and shy by the way he was moving.
I can't. I promised Doris, Tolis, and Edward. I can't do it tonight. I mean, I wouldn't mind. No, what I meant to say was...
Ravis continued to stutter, but I merely gazed at his face, watching his sapphire amethyst eyes twinkle with innocence, and his blush growing across his face. Ravis, I want him now. And he sensed it because as soon as I said his name, he became quiet and blushed even more. He avoided eye contact, but that did not bother me. On the contrary, it made me want him even more. Let's do it. I'll be gentle. That way your brothers won't find out. Thank
This is the end.
the Lord!
Okay,
They didn't get into the Empreg. Yeah, that was becoming
There's one
what was
fanfic.
parents to twin girls where there is no Empreg in it. So yeah,
Why
that's
are
good.
you telling